We all know the amount of stress homework can have on us. Trying to fit school, exercise, free time, family time, a healthy meal, and the right amount of sleep into a 24-hour day is enough. Many students tend to feel forced or obligated to choose homework rather than trying to develop other talents or develop other skills. Teachers need to limit the amount of homework they're giving out each night to avoid stress and create time for other activities, but first we need to get the message across. The amount of kids who are stressed because of homework is unbelievable. In a 2014 article titled "Stanford Shows Pitfalls of Homework," Clinton Parker summarizes the findings of Denise Pope, a senior lecturer at the Stanford Graduate School of Education. Denise, along with other researchers, sampled about 4,317 students from 10 high-performing high schools in California. Students in these schools averaged about 3.1 hours of homework each night. 56% of the students said that homework is a primary stressor. 33% of the students listed the pressure to get good grades as a stressor, which ties into homework because in order to receive good grades, you must finish your homework and have it handed in on time. In an article titled "Homework Wars: High School Workloads, Student Stress, and How Parents Can Help," the Princeton staff provides results from a survey they conducted called Student Life in America. Over 50% of the students who participated in this survey reported being stressed. 25% of the students reported that homework is their biggest source of stress. They also found that, on average, teens spend a third of their time studying, feeling stressed, anxious, or stuck. Students who are overwhelmed with homework are more likely to get less exercise, not spend time with friends or family, not get the right amount of nutrients, and not get a healthy amount of sleep. These are all aspects that are crucial in living a healthy lifestyle. According to a 2014 article called "Why is Exercise Important to Teenagers?", Kirby states that exercising regularly is important to maintain a teenager's mental and physical well-being, and that teens should get at least an hour of moderate to vigorous physical activity every day. Kirby also names many of the health benefits of exercising, which include the following: increased heart and breathing rate, strengthening of the heart muscle, boosting energy levels, protection of the joints, preventing injuries, and many more. Spending quality time with family is important in creating an environment that builds self-esteem and character in children. Families who enjoy group activities together share a stronger emotional bond, and children who spend more time with their family are less likely to use alcohol and other drugs. According to Harris in her article titled "Is Healthy Eating Important for Brain Development?", Harris writes that a healthy, balanced diet is important for brain development and for the brain to function properly. She says that it's important for everyone to get all the nutrients they need at every age, but it's extremely important for children to get all of these nutrients while their brain is still functioning. This is the most important time in our lives to get in the habit of having a well-balanced diet. However, many of us are deciding to skip this part of our daily routine, and we're replacing it with homework. Lastly, we're supposed to get 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep every night. But when we're busy with homework, sleep is the first thing to go. According to a 2013 article by the American Psychological Association called "Stress and Sleep," they state that sleep is necessary for the body to function properly. Without enough sleep, our bodies aren't able to rest and recharge. How are we supposed to wake up and repeat the same exhausting routine if our bodies aren't even able to function properly? So obviously, homework is a problem, but how should we fix it? Us students have no control over it, but we can do our best to convince our teachers that the negatives of having homework outweigh the positives. The first step in our plan of action would be to get the message out to teachers somehow that too much homework is more of a disadvantage than anything. We can do this by writing a report or letter, much like the beginning of my essay, stating the downsides of homework and giving the statistic showing that it's not just one person struggling, there are too many students that feel overwhelmed. You could also plan a time to talk to your teachers and tell them how all of the homework you're receiving is affecting you. Whatever the way is to get the message across, they just need to know how we feel, but make sure they know it's not just one person that feels this way. Once the teacher receives the message, they could limit the amount of homework they are giving out every night using multiple methods. A couple would be to give more work time in class, or to talk to other teachers every once in a while to see what their plans are for work outside of school. This plan could work, however, it really just depends on the teacher. After you have talked to your teacher about the problem, they could respond in different ways. Some might realize they are expecting too much and they will understand and limit the amount of homework they give out. However, some might not agree with you and nothing will change at all. If the teacher does realize and understand, they might decide to give more work time in class. This will obviously help to have little work, if any, outside of class, but only if you use your class time wisely. They also might talk to other teachers about upcoming plans and assignments, and this will help so that you aren't piled with work in all of your classes at the same time. A day with little to no homework is a happy, stress-free day. I don't know about you, but I'd like to have a lot more of those days. We wake up and have school for 7 hours. We don't need school for an extra 3 hours after that. Without hours of homework, we can do more things we enjoy. We can eat a good meal. We can develop other skills and talents. We can spend time with our friends and family. We can sleep, and more. If all or some of these activities sound enjoyable to you, you will join in on the plan of action to get teachers to give out less homework.